Hello and welcome to the channel. This is Solo Leveling, and today I'm going to be playing a Azorius deck, blue-white control with a bunch of planeswalkers. And basically what the deck does is we play the planeswalkers, create tokens, and that is the win con, while also quenching spells to fend off the unwanted things that the opponent is going to throw at us. We have a couple of spells like No Witnesses, Sunfall, and Farewell, just in case the board gets too crowded on the opponent's side and they're dealing with the planeswalkers and things like that. Memory deluge to easily sift through and find what we need to deal with what we have to at the time. And yeah, so basically, you know, we've got the Eternal Wanderer, who creates double striking samurais. We've got Teferi, who creates spirits that put 1/1 counters. And then we also have Jace as a win con for when the opponent gets down to around, you know, like 30-40 cards. We draw a couple Jaces and mill them out. We also have Wandering Emperor, who is a great token maker and also a good form of control by taking out tapped creatures and a source of life gain. Elspeth is also a source of life gain. And very good for putting 1/1 counters on creatures and allowing them to fly. So, you know, it's kind of universal. There's a couple copies of Get Lost to destroy enchantments or other planeswalkers and creatures if necessary. So yeah, and then, you know, there's Phantom Interference for early game spells or mid game to when they're casting their high cost spells, you know, and basically tapping themselves out while casting a creature or something. And 3 Steps Ahead, which is one of my new favorite counter spells, because if you have the mana open, you can also draw 2 cards, discard, or create a token of, say, you know, make another samurai, or another 2/2 blue spirit that gets 1/1 counters as we draw. Yeah, and so that's basically the rundown of the deck. And as you'll see in today's video, it does pretty well. I feel like there could be a bit more removal, but usually it works out to where, you know, you have enough to combat what the other player is doing, while beefing your tokens and taking out, or not really taking out, but preventing them from getting too out of control. So yeah, I hope you enjoy today's video, and I will see you again in the outro. Excuse me. Sir Coffee. Yeah, we got a few things we can do. We can Get Lost. Turn 3, we'll be able to start countering spells. We'll keep it. And we got Wandering Emperor for turn 4. I'll feed my horse. Another Get Lost. Kenzen. So we got Rakdos. Let's see. I want Wandering Emperor open turn 4, so we'll Lonely Arroyo. Have another apple horsey. You guys, oh, you can't see my horse. Let me move my camera up a little so you can see the lands. Sorry, my horse is hidden, but not really any other way to do it. I guess I could put myself over here, but kind of messes up. I don't know. I'm just ranting. Okay, so they got Vial Smasher. I need to pay more attention to the board. Gleeful Grenadier. This guy's good. So I'm guessing they've got a lot of mercenaries. I'm not a huge fan of that, so I think it's worth to get lost and giving them a couple map tokens. I'm sure they have more in the deck somewhere, but you know, let's make them have it, you know. I'm gonna keep 3 steps ahead open and be patient on the token making and all of that good stuff. Gonna hit me for 1 with Jagged Barrens. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pass. See, I could start making board presence with Wandering Emperor and get an attack in. I think I'm gonna do that. Because we still have Get Lost and 3 steps ahead.
You protect my people. Back to wandering.
And they were ready for that with a bit of Triumph, which is okay. So we'll save our counter magic. Go ahead and attack them. And yeah, we'll end the turn there. Go ahead and pass. Ah, yeah, see, this is why I save counter magic. Let's see, we do have 5, so let's draw 2 and discard. Because they're tapped out. Let's see, definitely want Jace, so we'll discard the land. As I knew we would draw more. So we could kind of try to ruin their day with Jace. So I want to save Get Lost. Because I don't want them to be able, because now that I know that they have Janos Flint, or Jasper Flint, excuse me. I'm not trying to let them steal any of my cards, because then that gives them counter magic and control magic on top of, or I mean, you know, it's one way to win. Think for a little bit. Apparently Rakdos is impatient. They don't like that they're not going to get to play their Jasper Flint, so they gave up. I'm cool with that. Alright, we got counter magic, turn 2, potentially turn 3, because we got 2 tapped lands. We got Wandering Emperor, Eternal Wander, and Teferi. No Jace, but plenty of other planeswalkers to work with. Wandering Emperor, most important, for turn 4. Ooh, and Get Lost. Field of Ruin. Oh, that's not good for my Restless Anchorage. Assuming we draw it. And we got no witnesses, so we're getting pretty controlly here. This is what I like. Okay, so they've got Jeskai. Wonder what kind of Jeskai they're playing. Control. Definitely not aggro. Okay. So let's see what happens next. But yeah, they're definitely playing control too. If I try to play Wandering Emperor now, I can assume they're gonna counter it. So we're gonna wait. Kind of just stare at each other here until we can figure some things out. Or get some more lands. I might have to start playing something. They're gonna have to start playing something too. Otherwise, we're both gonna be discarding some stuff. Okay, so they're gonna make Red Devils. I could just counter it. It's probably the best thing to do. Get something out of my hand. See, these control matchups are a tricky thing. Okay, so they're gonna gain some life. So Jace is gonna be our ticket to winning because we're gonna need to mill him out. But unfortunately, the 4 Jaces are in there somewhere. I mean, I have memory deluge. Need to discard down to 7. See, they tapped out for that lightning strike and union of the 3rd path. So I think now is a good time to... God. I'm gonna have to play it on my turn, because if I wait till their turn, I should have paid more attention on the end step and played Wandering Emperor on the last end step.
We must protect the people.
But oh, we got a Arcane Bombardment deck. All right. So we can assume Lightning Strike is going to be used for that. And I am getting mana screwed, so this is not good. I'm going to try and counter as many of their instants and sorceries as I can. I still have to discard down to Sunfall, and no witnesses is not going to be great for this matchup, I don't think. It seems like they're more of a instant and sorcery, so let's not let them do that. Still get the trigger though for Arcane Bombardment, which of course they got Fateful Absence under there, so
Until next time then.
that really sucks. Now where's Farewell when you need it, right? Oh wait, okay, we can get lost. Why didn't I even think of that? This one, so they don't have Fateful Absence anymore. And then we'll hit him for 3 again. I'm gonna hold up mana for No More Lies. And then sack the clue at the end of their turn. Assuming we don't have to use no more lives. Which we definitely do. Even though they still get the lightning strike underneath. Oh no, they have plenty of mana to pay for it, so we can't use that. Oh, so they're gonna continuously draw cards every time they cast a spell. Yeah, let's see what we can get. We really need farewell. Man, they're in a tough spot. Yeah, here comes. Man. This is a pretty good arcane bombardment deck. Let's see.
For the sake of the future, I will defend the past.
We can create a spirit. And that's not really gonna do us a whole lot. But we need some card draw. They got lightning strike, so if I do that, Teferi will die as soon as they cast another spell. So I guess we'll use them for card draw and try and sift through our deck and
I am here to
get either the other Get Lost or Farewell. So that kind of seems like the only way we're getting out of this. Two lightning strikes, so that's 6 damage every spell they cast. So I think we lost this one, no matter what we do.
harder than it looks.
Oh yeah, you're too little too late, Jace. Yeah, a bit of a crash there. So now where are we at? Oh, we're at 6 life. I guess draw a card. I mean, our no witnesses and our sunfalls aren't worth anything. Archangel Elspeth, that's not worth anything. They gain life every turn. Oh, I should have Jaced, I guess. But I mean, even that is not really going to help us at this point. They cast one more spell, and you know, we're done. I mean, even counter magic doesn't even help here because as soon as they, you know, cast a spell, it still triggers that, even if I counter the spell. It kind of was just like, no matter what you do, you're not gonna win type deal, because this was like the perfect, you know, counter for blue-white control, because they have nothing to control. And Funky Man 803. Yeah, sorry if my voice is a little off or too quiet. I'm not so sure what's gumming up my throat, but something. Yeah, I'll keep it. Got 3 steps ahead. Oh, there's Jace. Could have used him last match. So it's vampires, mono black vampires. This matchup should end a little differently than the last one. Let's see. I really need a white mana untapped so I can wipe them out before they gain too much life. Could play Elspeth if we get an untapped white mana, white source. Of course it's tapped. So we're gonna take another hit with the life link. At least we have counter magic open. We'll just pass the turn. Okay, so now they've added white source into the mix. So they're Orzhov. Yeah, that's not coming in. We're not having any of that draw card stuff going on. Get your draw card shit out of here. Take your preaching somewhere else. We don't want to hear it. Alright, and then I'm gonna have to wipe these guys out. So they, stop gaining so much life. If we draw more Jace, we can't. Oh, wow. They got one of those card piles. So they brought back Markov Baron with a roll on it. I've noticed a lot more people playing this card lately. Okay. So we have 2 Jaces. Even with all 4 Jaces, milling them out isn't really going to be the way to go. I mean, it does get rid of a lot of their whatever the heck's going on in here, but let's see. I kind of want to see what they're gonna do next turn. Put 1/1 counter on target creature you control, and if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, you may play the exile without paying its mana cost. I do not like that artifact. Man. Not even sure what to do here. Yesterday was a lot easier day in the meta. Was not having so much trouble. I guess we'll pass the turn. Okay, of course, it's 2 mana spell. This is an interesting 1/1 counter deck. Should have been a lot more patient with that board wipe. So I'm gonna anchorage and at least take out their little 2/2, which they're probably gonna sacrifice to Bartolome del Presidio. I don't know that dude's name, whatever the heck his name is. They're probably gonna sack it, but yeah, this has gone horribly. Yeah, we're not gonna let that happen. They're not taking my Restless Anchorage. Okay, we got Get Lost. But that solves very little of our problem. It doesn't take out artifacts. Only enchantments. Could take out something here. Yeah, I know, it's my go. And then block, but they still, you know, they still win. So I guess that's that. Kudos to you. See, we got Apavite or Apavite. I don't know. I like Apavite. See, we don't got much. I mean, I don't want to mulligan because it could get a whole lot worse. We do have Phantom Interference, which is good to have early on. So, I guess we will keep it. Let's see. I wonder if it's Boros? Could be mono white. I doubt it though. Well, while they're thinking, I'll feed my horse. Maybe they left? I don't know. Okay. Play the tap land. Get ready for maybe a Wandering Emperor. Turn 4. Auto discarded. Alright, I mean, it doesn't seem like he's playing anymore, so we'll just pass. Give me the rope. Trying to tie me up. Let's just look at his sleeves. J sleeves, basic sleeves. Yeah, easy victory. I'll take him. Kip. Our opponent is Kip. The good old Quintorius. Alright, I like this. I kind of almost rather have Phantom Interference now rather than later, or maybe a No More Lies, but we work with what we get, right? Okay, let's see, what could this be? What could this be? Lunarch Veteran. Some kind of a equipment deck, maybe green white equipment. I don't know, we'll see. It's kind of what I'm thinking it is green white equipment. Yeah, forest. Oh, it could even be white blue. I'm not white blue. White green and red. Or is this Boros? Could be Boros equipment? I don't know. Mono white equipment? But why would they have courtyard? They got me confused. Okay, so I'm gonna play Elspeth, get some tokens cooking up. That'll at least hopefully keep their veteran, Lunarch Veteran from attacking. They might sacrifice it just to get the Luminous Phantom, but I'm willing to trade. Or should I block the 2/2? You know, I could even do no blocks. Create and make this. No, because that would kill Elspeth. So I could do no blocks, create another token, and then kill that token next turn.
I am finished running.
Oh, they've got a flying boat. That's not cool. So I also got Phantom Interference to make a 2/2. So it costs 5 for everything. So I got 5 mana open. Let's see what they do. They might crew this. It doesn't have flying. I thought it was a flying ship. It looks like a flying ship, but I guess I'm wrong. Whenever it attacks, exile each creature that crewed at this turn, return them to the battlefield tapped under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Well, if they do that, then they're going to kill their own creature. Okay, so it's not too much of a worry right now. Let's just go ahead and pass the turn, keep our counter magic open, and see what they do next. So they're definitely a mono white. Okay, so they're going to crew with Lunarch Veteran. And we'll let that resolve. They're definitely gonna go after Elspeth. So my plan to kill the 2/2 is kind of washed away by that. Okay, so I might just end up casting No Witnesses next turn then. I don't want to. I'm hoping I draw another untapped land. Yeah. If we get another untapped land, I can No Witnesses. Okay, we're definitely No Witnesses, no matter what the untapped land or no untapped land. Oh, I don't know why I didn't counter that. I mean, I guess we're gonna hit No Witnesses anyways, so it's not really that big of a deal. That's just more targets. Get to hit with No Witnesses. Cool. So we'll also have counter magic available for next turn. We'll get a token out. Field of Ruin. Okay, so they got that. They have 4 mana open, so we can't do Phantom Interference. But next turn we can make this flying. See, now we can use Phantom Interference. Don't let them draw and keep them from going wide on us. And then I will make this a 3/3 lifelink. Oh, okay, so they still had the crew. I wonder if that comes back as Lunarch Veteran or what. So, let's see, they take. They're getting ahead on us. It does come back as Lunarch Veteran. Okay, so we have enough for Eternal Wanderer. We could make a 4/4 double strike flying samurai. This kind of sounds like the way to go. I mean, we got 3 steps ahead. They're probably just going to keep crewing this. And that's allowing us to kind of get our life total back up to 20. And then we'll save our counter magic. But I have a feeling they're going to start wanting to get a wider board presence. But if we keep countering everything they throw at us, well, there goes that plan, right? Yeah, you sack that clue. See what you can't find. Go digging. Dig for something that's just gonna get countered anyways. Let's do it. Come on, come on. What you got? What you got? What you got? Yeah, exile it. No, let's not do that. Drawing and discarding here would be good too, but I'd rather, you know, save this. Oh, we can't, because it takes extra island. Well, let's hope they don't have anything else. what they wanted to do. Yeah, keep coming at him. Keep giving that thing summoning sickness. Resolve that. Let's see. Let's stay 3 steps ahead of him. Oh, now we even got no more lives. Okay, so I kind of wish we were drawing lands right now, because this is just like moving incredibly slow right here. Like, we got no more lives, we got 3 steps ahead. And they're getting a good little mana base. They've got 7 lands, we've got 6. Keep doing what we're doing. So now, theoretically, I could I'm kind of just stalling time also for Jace. See if we can't get another Jace and kind of just wreck their little card pile they got going on over there. Also, you know, get some extra lands to be able to hold counter magic and play the Eternal Wanderer. The Eternal Wanderer is good. We might just start doing Eternal Wanderer next turn. Got Lunarch Veteran. Yeah, let's go ahead and counter it. And they're gonna play that. They've got 4 mana open. Of course, it's all cheap spells. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to play Eternal Wanderer next turn. Oh, they're just going with the Crowbar on the Lunarch Veteran. They're gonna use that to crew, so it turns back into Lunarch Veteran. Okay. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna do Eternal Wanderer next turn. We have enough loyalty to make so unfortunately Elspeth is going to, well, so this kind of makes the answer for the Lunarch Veterans, but not when they're flying. That's the only problem. So this turn I might just make a 1/1 instead of, well, if I make this a 4/4 flying, they'll still probably attack all even though they're giving that up. So let's go a little wider for now. And that'll at least, hopefully, this will keep those from, unless they get another lay down arms and they take out the samurai, then we're in a bit of a situation. But now they have 2 planeswalkers to deal with, so their little flying ship that's not so flyy is gonna have a little bit more trouble breaking through. But they'll probably, yeah, I figured they would. Just because they're gonna want to cast the flip side of it anyway. So we'll kill it, and then we'll put the 2/1/1 counters on it, while also having another one created next turn. So that when they use this to crew, Or they might even just keep it flying, I don't know. But it doesn't matter because... Oh yeah, and we got Wandering Emperor now. Yeah, that'll really throw a wrench in their side. So we'll do this.
I got that.
And then we'll make this one flying. And then... Then we'll pass the turn. And then we'll end the ship. Oh, damn, okay. That really kind of sucks. I haven't seen any Praetor cards, so I wonder what they use that for. We can't No More Lies on it, unfortunately, because they have plenty of mana open. So we're gonna have to resolve it. Yeah, make me mill. I probably should have just played Jace by now and milled them out. So if they want to play the mill game, maybe that's what we'll do. Just start milling them out. I'm hoping I get more Jaces here soon because that would be really helpful. They haven't put any in the graveyard yet. Hit my turn. I should have played Wandering Emperor. We'll do that on this. See, we won't have enough though. Having No More Lies doesn't really even matter. But let's go ahead and I don't know, I think I want to make them mill straight 15. I think maybe we'll do 12 for now.
I will shatter your mind.
And then plus Eternal Wanderer to get rid of this Luminous Phantom. They're gonna crew. Okay, that's fine. And then for Elspeth, we will plus getting a better board presence. Let's see, they have to use one to crew. So it wouldn't be smart to attack quite yet. We can't Eternal Wander or Wandering Emperor on their turn yet. So we might even just end up Wandering Emperoring on our turn. And plussing Jace until we can mill again. I really hope they, you know, help us into a farewell. Let's see, let's check their graveyard. I don't... Okay, they have Elish Norn. Okay. That's the only one I see is Elish Norn. Oh, they did help us right into a farewell. Okay, so I'm thinking I just want to do artifacts. and kind of leave the board the way it is. Yeah, maybe artifacts in graveyards. I don't know if they play out of their graveyard, but white generally doesn't. I haven't seen them doing that, but we'll just kind of erase what they've got going on here. I like the little bit of tokens I'm creating right now. Getting rid of their creatures could have been beneficial, and I can pump out more tokens, but we're kind of overruling the board right now, and it looks like they rely on Realm Breaker a little bit to get them to where they're going. Okay, that really doesn't affect me too much, but if you insist, by all means. Let's see, we have an island. Alright, and so now we will get rid of their token, and then we will put 2 1/1 counters on this life linker and plus Jace on their veteran.
Become subdued.
And I'm not going to let these die, so I'm just going to attack with the Samurai, the 4/4 double striker for now. Let's see what they got. Probably another Realm Breaker, like top deck, absolutely nuts. Faithful Absence. Got rid of the Eternal Wanderer. We have Wandering Emperor, which is still a good combination with Elspeth. Just they're not double striking samurais, but at least we got some samurais to create. So they're not gonna get bold. So I might as well. I don't think they have anything that's gonna leave them with less than 3 mana. So we'll just, you know, play Wandering Emperor now.
Keep watch for intruders.
We'll minus one of these, and then put another lifelinking soldier, and now we can start just hitting them in the air because we've got a way better board presence than they do. We can wait on sacking the crew. Sacking the crew. And in turn. Yeah. It was only a matter of time before the scoop came. CCF. Alright, so we got Get Lost, 3 steps ahead, 2 Jaces. I like that. It's just it's gonna be a pretty slow start, which could, if they're aggro, it could be the end of us. But we're gonna give it a shot. Oh good, Phantom Interference. That's a good thing to have turn 2, especially when you're on a play. Nice little early disruptance with some good old counter magic. Good. And we're drawing lands like we need to. I'm not gonna do completed Jace. We'll just pass the turn and pray for an untapped land next turn. Ooh, is this worth? Or 3 steps ahead. It dies, return it to the battlefield transformed. What does it transform into? Strangling Grasp, enchant creature, planeswalker opponent controls at the beginning of your upkeep, enchanted permanents, controller sacrifices non-land permanent. Okay. We'll let it resolve because we don't have any creatures anyways, and if it's gonna die, it's probably gonna be to something more like a no witnesses or sunfall. Speaking of, I really wish that was an untapped land, but unfortunately we're not so lucky, and they're probably gonna get a few hits. Oh man, we really need an untapped land. Anything island, anything untapped. Thank you. Okay, so now the question is, are we patient on the no witnesses? I think we should be patient on the no witnesses. Yeah, because I can Wandering Emperor, the Phyrexian Obliterator, and then I can Get Lost, the Vengeful Strangler on the next turn. So I think we just hold up no witnesses and kind of wait. Yeah, let them attack. Get that Phyrexian Obliterator. We'll see what else they play. They probably got another... No, if they had another Obliterator... Well, that's one way to deal with the Wandering Emperor.
You're done.
It's okay, there's 3 more. She'll be back. Okay, now we got another 3 steps ahead. We're not going to be able to use it next turn. We can be patient on this. I don't know, we might want to wait with the Get Lost too. Yeah, we'll keep the counter magic open since they run Phyrexian Obliterator. I have a feeling they got Shield Dread and a lot more goodies just like those two, you know, ready to go. So kind of just hold up some counter magic, see what we got. We got Evolved Sleeper. And they got plenty more mana open. We'll let that resolve. What you got going on? They're gonna Dross Pit, so I wonder if they just got some single target removal up there. They're gonna evolve him very impatiently, very impatiently evolve their Evolved Sleeper. So then pass to attack. I'm curious on what they drew. I bet they've got more Shieldred's Edicts. See, do I wanna? Yeah, I'll let him deal a little bit of damage. Kind of use my life total as a resource. Okay, we got Restless Anchorage, which can help out eventually. Let's see, transformed, and that probably happens same turn, so I don't want to block that with Restless Anchorage. Now, if we know witnesses, tough. I mean, I guess if they didn't draw any, because I'm curious on what they have in their hand, and if it's just removal, spot removal, then that's fine. and we could have no witnessed, but they've only got 1 mana open after the draw. They could have drawn something like Shieldred, or who knows what they top deck this turn. They're evolving him again. Okay, let's see if they evolve it one step further. If they evolve it again, okay, we're gonna use Get Lost on that. That tells me they didn't top deck anything really good. Okay, let's make disappear. I don't know, I kind of want to start milling them. I think that's the move. Start milling them down.
Surrender your mind to Phyrex.
Get rid of their obliterators and kind of see what they've got going on with their deck. Holy crap. And there's Shieldred. It's a good thing we have no witnesses. Hero's Downfall, Shieldred. We got one obliterator, two Shieldreds. Wait. Hold on. So we got one obliterator, one Shieldred, 3 edicts. So we can imagine there's draw. We got a Mirex. Yeah, so that'll hold up and make disappear. But we won't have any casualties. Depends on what they play too next turn. But we're definitely gonna kill the Shieldred and the Vengeful Strangler since we don't have anything for it to attach to. That's a benefit. They unfortunately do get to draw another card, but that, you know, we got 8 mana, another Shieldred. We can't make disappear it, so we have to let it resolve. But if only we'd drawn more lands, then we could have had a 3 steps ahead open, but man, we can't even make disappear that. And draw. Oh, there's the land. But even then, it's the wrong color, so we don't have very much time left. Even milling them out, that's 6 right there. Let's see, we could draw 2 cards and discard, and that would be, if we don't get a no witnesses, we're kind of screwed, and there's only 1 left in the deck. Chase doesn't help us. I mean, I guess it's draw 2, discard. Yeah. Oh, discard. Phantom Interference. And that creates a 2/2 token to block with. We'll discard that. Oh wait. Now we're dead. Pretty much. I don't know why I didn't think of that with fucking shield jet. But yeah, no, that's a loss. I probably misplayed the crap out of that match. Yeah. Alright, solo leveling here again for the outro. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. You know, today wasn't as great of a day as I usually have. Like yesterday, I was playing this deck while chilling in bed on my laptop, and I had won 7 or 8 matches in a row without a single loss, but I was getting really good draws. And today I was kind of getting screwed on my draws. I realized that yes, in the intro, Memory Deluge was there, but I made the video before I made the intro and outro, and I realized while I was playing that I did not have Memory Deluge in there, and I went in and added it after I was done making today's video. So that was a huge issue. I feel like I had a copy of Make Disappear. I probably had an extra Sunfall in there, and probably an extra copy of Wandering Emperor. But Memory Deluge is definitely a very important part of a blue-white control deck. So that way you can get the cards you need when you need them. But I feel like it went okay today. It was a little bit back and forth with wins and losses, but overall it's generally a good deck, especially if you like to play blue-white control. It's fun to, you know, mill them out with Jays or just overrun them with tokens. And if you can get all the planeswalkers out onto the field, which I've had before, and it just really screws the opponent over. They don't really know what to do, and next thing they know, they're overrun with really strong tokens, and you're taking them out, and it feels great. Yeah. Also, Mirex can get you out of a bad situation. You got your Field of Ruins just in case they've got, you know, creature lands or what have you. You got your Restless Anchorages to create map tokens and things like that. Yeah, I recommend, if you have more deserted beaches, or I believe it's like Sunset Coast or Sunfield Coast or something like that, I would have those in there as opposed to like Meticulous Archive or even Lonely Arroyo or Tranquil Cove. I just don't have those crafted, so as soon as I do get those crafted, that will change. My land base will change here, but other than that, I feel like it's a really good deck. It'll definitely last, like take you through platinum fairly easy. Definitely a more than 50% win rate. So yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed this deck as much as I do. And thank you for watching. This is Solo Leveling, signing out.